everyone, this is Miss William Diad from BSB 3G3. So this video presentation will discuss about the 7 deadly diseases of William Edwards Deming. So the first disease is lack of constancy of purpose. According to Deming, one of the common mistakes made by management is not clearly understanding what it is they are in business for in the first place, without tends to get in the way of long-term planning. As a student, I've been in a situation of lack of constancy of purpose, especially today, we are facing this pandemic. Honestly, it's really hard for me to adjust that all classes are through online. Minsan naisip ko, stop na lang muna ako. But then, I realized that I have a purpose. A constant purpose why I am still continuing my study. A purpose of having a diploma. So my past learning, especially in values development subject, helped me to create constancy of purpose toward the improvement of myself and capabilities with the aim to become the best version of myself. The second topic is about emphasizing short-term and immediate dividends. It is easy to focus on short-term goals and use a somewhat simple short-term figure to measure success. But just because it is easier to look at the quarter profit figure than determined progress, without such a clear measure doesn't mean it is wise, and in fact, it is not wise. According to expert commentary, emphasis on short-term profit, the opposite of constancy purpose to stay in business feed by fear of an unfriendly takeover as well as by push from bankers and owners for dividends. In my past experience, I thought education is not necessary to achieve goals in life, because in life we are most likely to take the easiest way for success, which is very wrong, rather than on taking the path with mission, vision, goals.
I agree with this because, based on my experience before as an employee, which I have observed or which I have noticed to some of my coworkers, that they are competing each other to reach their quota. The more cell phones that we sell, or the more items that we sell to our customers, the more incentives that we get in return. I have also observed that the more incentives, the more we are eager to sell our items in any mean. We were blinded by the profit or because of our self-interest, and we are already forgetting the teamwork or the cooperation in each other. We focus on reaching our quota. We did not notice that we have already the competition in each other, and it leads to hating each other. But then we realized that it is much better to have a good relationship to your coworkers and reaching together the goal rather than competing each other. The number 4 of 7 deadly diseases of Edward Deming discuss about the mobility of top management. I can relate in this topic because of my previous work experience. As I have noticed on my supervisor, she's been working for over 4 years. During her term, she made some accomplishment for the company's growth. Because of this, our company owner decided to promote her as a branch manager. And after a year of being a branch manager, she decided to resign. Instead, she's applying in Pilmico, which is a good corporation, big corporation here in Philippines, which supply feeds and flowers, which is also a big opportunity for her. As far I have observed on her, I think she used the flashcom as her stepping stone, which will lower rank employee and especially the company affected after she sent her resignation letter.
Running a company only visible figures. One cannot be successful on visible figures alone. Now, of course, visible figures are important. Why? Because this is the best way to get all the important things cannot find some people, especially the funds of the senior citizen. This is the best example for me in running a company only a visible figures. Number 2. Excessive cost of warranty filed by lawyers and contingency fees. Any fee for services provided where the fee is payable only if there is a favorable result. Otherwise, this fee is payable if the case doesn't used in many fields. But the contingency fee is more likely win or success considering the rest. In the half, the lawyer does not accepting that cases if that contingency is not without risk. That's all my topic. By the way, my name is Ayan Jan Mabaw Mugot. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Elmi L. Hemisisa. This is me in Group 3. So, I'm here to talking about my topic. My topic is all about create constancy of purpose towards improvement of product and service. With the aim to become competitive and to stay in the business and to provide a job. Through experience, I know that a new leader is one of the best ways to improve the business and succeed businessmen or a women. And the second is talking about adopt the new philosophy. We are in the new economic age. Western management must awaken to the challenge, must learn their responsibility, and take on leadership for change. In a business, I do believe that a good mother is a one who set up a system that direct the work through subordinates and also develops a basic to set a standard of performance. That's all for my talk, ma'am. Thank you.
The third point of Edward Deming is his dependence on mass inspections. Inspections are costly and unreliable. They don't improve quality and they merely find a lack of quality. Don't just find what you did wrong, eliminate the wrongs altogether. My mother business, which is the products of Shopee. But before we order online, we check first in the comment box for customers' feedback on the items to make sure if the product is good. After receiving the product, we check it to know if there is damage on the items. The fourth and 14 points of Edward Deming end of awarding business on price tag alone, move toward a single supplier for any one item on a long-term relationship of loyalty and trust. My mother has a lot of sidelines and she is vendor of eggs. She has a supplier for almost 6 years. No matter how the price will increase, she stick to her supplier because loyalty and trust is very important to a business. It doesn't mean that there is other other more lower price of eggs, you have to transfer a supplier. Relationship is also important in business.
My topic is all about improve constantly and forever the system of production and service. Second, uh, institute training on the job. But first, I will discuss about how to improve our business. To improve quality and productivity of our business, we should search the problem in order to improve the activity of our company. For us, as the staff of company, we should know how to predict of our business to be able to develop or increase the capacity of the business. It also to achieve something better to your company. My second topic is institute training on the job. It would be better if everyone worked together as a team with the aim of everybody to win. Yes, it is true because in our one organization training is important because it is a specific goals to improve your one's capacity, productivity, and performance to work. So I'm done. So thank you.
So let's continue to the seventh principle, which is institute leadership. So, the aim of supervision should be to help people and machines and gadgets to do better jobs. Supervision of management is in need of overhaul as well as production workers. So, what Deming is trying to say is supervision should be replaced by leadership. Why? What is the difference between supervision and leadership? So when we say supervision, it is giving a specific instruction to the employee, while leadership is helping your employee. So once you're a leader, support is not enough. Action is required. So in becoming more effective leader, let's proceed to the eighth principle, which is drive out fear so that everyone may work effectively in the company. So if we drive out fear, communication becomes more open. So when communication becomes more open, everyone can easily share ideas towards constant effective result. So not only in our company but also the product and services, no? Kasi drive driving out fear is they mean trying to say is that staff need to feel safe and secure, no? Lahat naman tayo as an employee gusto to feel safe and secure to take rest in business. So in my experience na I am currently working at special appliance. So pag may problema akong nakita or pag may nakita akong problema sa company namin, hindi ako nadadalawang isip na magsabi sa boss ko. Kasi, tingin ko kasi siya is, as in, hindi ka magdadalawang isip sa kanya. So now I realize that when, if you're a leader, pag may member o mga employee ka na hindi nagdadalawang isip na magsabi sa'yo, mag-share sa'yo ng mga ideas, mag-suggest sa'yo, you're a good leader. Kasi, once open, kasi pag hindi sila takot sa'yo, no? Kahit sino naman, especially, pag ako yung leader, tapos mag-question ako sa employee ko, na takot ka sa akin, syempre, magsasabi siya sa'yo na no, kahit sa loob niya is takot talaga siya sa'yo. So, you must figure out yourself kung natatakot ba sila sa'yo? Kasi, ah, I remembered one of my instructions say that, ano yung mas pipiliin mo? Ah, ginawa nila yung pinapagawa mo kasi takot sila sa'yo o ginagawa nila yung ginagawa mo kasi nire-respeto ka nila, no? So, think of you. Saan mo mas gusto? Yung ginagawa nila yung pinapagawa mo kasi takot sila sa'yo o ginagawa nila yung pinapagawa mo kasi may respeto sila sa'yo. So, maraming salamat. God bless.
Eliminate numerical quotas for workforce. Numerical quotas are measured day work standard, and so on for the basic reason for the such numerical quotas is the workforce is being paid for the quantity for their production. If we relate this in our life experience, we can compare it in our daily life. Why? Because in our journey, we face some challenges in our life that we cannot be able to achieve and going to be failure. But instead of being giving up, we should think that there is always a chance to do it right. Barriers to pride and workmanship. A good way to remove barriers and pride in workmanship is by complementing the effort of everyone. Everyone should be given what is due to them, encouraging benefits to everyone. Equal treatment of workers should be applied so that competition would not exist within the organization. Example of this is that in a circle of one family, we have to make sure that there is no favoritism. We should treat them equally so that we cannot be able to put on their mind that there is no competition.